Hey, this is Lynch Tech Airsoft, and we are here to do a gun review for you. Today what we will be reviewing is the CZ75 P-07 CO2 blowback pistol. We haven't heard any reviews on it, and so we saw this on Air Rattle, and we were a little interested in finding out how it operated and what it came with. So that's what this video is going to be giving to you. We will go into the details about the unwrapping of it, what you'll expect when you first open it, the quality, the pros and cons of it, as well as just different functions, maybe things that you're looking specifically in a pistol for. Hopefully we can answer those questions, as well as we will get into some of the shooting aspects right out of the box. So let's go ahead and take a closer look into it. Alright, so this is initially what you're paying for, this box right here. These mags we bought separately. They were $10 each off of Air Rattle, and they didn't come with BBs. We did that ourselves. We did a little prepping beforehand. Alright, so with this gun, like I said, it is the blowback version. You can get another one that isn't blowback, and this does have an adjustable hop-up system on it, which I thought was pretty dang cool. So let's get more into this. Alright, here's the manual. Alright, here's the pistol. It feels really good, actually. You get an Allen wrench and you get 0.2 gram BBs. That's everything in the box. Now, for the gun. Alright, so my initial thought on this is I'm actually pretty impressed. It's got a lot of really good weight to it, especially on the top. The grip is big enough for my hand. It feels good. Let's see, anything else that really stands out to me? Well, this whole upper assembly is completely metal, and apparently that's where the adjustable hop-up is. That's easily accessed. You don't have to do too much to get into it. The sights, can you see that? Oh shoot, there goes our thing. The sights are actually really nice. They stand out very well. There's really no pieces on here that are shaking or loose. It's all very solid. Here's the magazine. Of course, this didn't come with BBs either. We went ahead and filled them up. But alright, so this is made out of nylon, just like the body right here is. This is all metal right up here. You've got your safety, and then your slide release. And as for the magazine, it doesn't wobble at all, which is awesome. This whole thing right here is metal. Even this tab right here. And what is really nice is when you pull it down, this tab comes all the way off to the side, far enough to where you don't have those issues where when you're sliding it down, it just keeps shooting back up because you're missing that. So that is a huge issue I have, so this is kind of nice. Holds 16 BBs, and this is where the CO2 is. You press this button, pull that off, and even this still has some weight to it, which is kind of nice. The CO2 is right there. This is what you do to pressurize it, and like I said before, it didn't come with this already. We went ahead and installed this. So overall, I'm pretty impressed. The feel, the look. One thing that I did notice right here, it says 1.4 joule. That's just talking about the output that it has, the amount of power that's shooting out of this gun. It is 1.4 for the blowback, but for the non-blowback, it's, I believe, I think it's about 1.8, it says. So that's my initial assessment of this just out of the box. Let's go ahead and try shooting it. Alright, safety off. Now, we did load 0.25 gram BBs in these. So let's see how this shoots. Oh my gosh. Alright, first shot is 456. That's kind of crazy. 615, 360, huge jump. 362, 354, 342, 338. So it's just going down. 340. I mean, ultimately, that's pretty loud. It's got a nice feel to it, though. So let's go ahead and shoot at the target now. Alright, so I noticed when I was shooting this, the trigger pull was a lot different than most guns that I've shot. Just wanted to show you guys how this works. So it's all the way up here. Now you have to pull it back, and it gets to a point right there where now it's gonna shoot. And you have to bring it all the way forward in order for it to load the next round. Okay, one more. Okay, let's go ahead and test out this target. So they're shooting pretty straight. Alright, it's empty. That's what it looks like. It's not that far back, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, this has got some kick to it. Alright, so the grouping on it is a few inches apart from, this is 25 feet, about 20 feet. Okay, here. Yeah, they're hopping up quite a bit, so this will have to be adjusted. But the power on it, I mean, that sounds like that's gonna hurt. Okay. I accidentally pulled the trigger twice before it fired, and so it shot 2 on the last round.
Alright, so there's the grouping. Like you said, it does curve up a lot, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty dang good. Once adjusted, I'm sure you can hit someone at easy 30 feet or farther even. So he's gonna aim for the head and start shooting. We're gonna see what that looks like.
Alright, so after all that, I'm pretty impressed with most of the aspects on this gun. It exceeded my expectations. The feel, especially for all of you Glock and Springfield lovers, this has a really similar feel to those, as well as, I mean, it's got a little bit of a feel as a Taurus, and look similarly. But the balance on it is wonderful. The functions on it feel great. They're not too weird. My hand gets a good firm grip on it. As well as, I mean, the only thing is I think the trigger pull's a little weird. As for the mechanics. When we did shoot it, we did have a few hiccups. Now, in the beginning, you'll notice that there was a huge jump in FPS with the different shots. But then as I kept shooting it, it became a lot more consistent. It was around 350 FPS, 340 FPS with 0.25 gram BBs. And when we did shoot the target, on the upper section, we were getting pretty consistent shots. Most of it was just user error. But I did like the way it shot. The hop-up would need to be adjusted a little bit, but those are just that's minor. The biggest thing, in my opinion, is when we were shooting it, there was some times when it would not fire. The slide did not come all the way back. We had to reset it, and I could see during a game that would be an issue. But then again, I don't know if this needs to be broken in or if it just needs to be played around with a little bit. But overall, I thought it was a wonderful gun, and I would hope that it would function perfectly, because I would definitely take this out with me to back me and my teammates up for Airsoft. So this is Lynch Tech Airsoft, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you.